Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Danielle Kane. This year, Not in Our Town celebrated its annual Interfaith Breakfast. Reporter Nick Dombey went to find out more.
Campus was starting to wake up. Local political and spiritual leaders gathered at the Wood County Fairground. The fourth annual Interfaith Breakfast kicked off at 7:15 with a meal sponsored by Southside 6. As attendees mixed and mingled, they enjoyed artwork from Bowling Green High School students. This year, the event had its first keynote speaker, Dr. Michael S. Brown from BGSU. Dr. Brown enlightened the audience on his personal acronym for the word peace.
People everywhere, activating, compassion everywhere.
Other speakers from the Hindu, Jewish, Islamic, and Christian faiths talked about their own messages of peace. Second Ward Councilman John Zamfordino explained why he came.
I've been at all four of these. I think these are great events, but I think I would come just as a citizen. I think these are very moving and important events.
Around 200 people attended the breakfast. Event organizer and Unitarian Reverend Lynn Kerr was thrilled with the turnout and hopes more BGSU students come to next year's event.
I think we do need to have younger people interested in religious diversity because these are going to be the folks that are going to take our place. Not as ministers necessarily, but as people in a community that are going to take care of society and make sure that there is diversity, there is tolerance, there is affirmation of our differences. And I think you guys have to carry on when we're gone.
I'm Nick Downey, reporting for BG 24 News.
Easter is over, but adults can still celebrate this Friday at Simpson Garden Park. The 15th annual Adult Easter Egg Scramble will take place at 8:30 p.m. Adults 18 and older can participate in the After Dark Egg Hunt. Eggs will be filled with cash prizes and raffle tickets sponsored by local businesses. The event is $5 for residents and $19 for non-residents. The university is the 32nd safest college campus in the country, this year according to the National Council for Home Safety and Security. Regardless of this safety ranking, the University Police Department continues to train its officers and the rest of the university on how to react to emergencies.
The University Police Department offers a variety of educational programming to equip students, faculty, and staff with the skills necessary to stay safe. One of these programs is ALICE Active Shooter Response Training. ALICE stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. This training encourages participants to consider multiple options in an emergency situation and choose what provides the greatest chance of survival. Dr. Lawrence Coates, the chair of the English department, requested ALICE training for his department to remind everyone of this important safety information. Training sessions will be available throughout the day on April 5th. These sessions are open to any student or faculty member who have not received ALICE training in the past or would like to go through the training again. Dr. Coates noted the important role faculty play in an emergency situation. The training consists of videos, interactive activities, and a slideshow presentation. ALICE training is available at the request of any student, faculty, or staff groups throughout the year.
The Wood County Historical Center and Museum opens for its spring season this weekend. The Historical Center will host a blacksmith demonstration day on Saturday from 9 to 2. The event is free and open to the public. And now we go over to Courtney's story for the weather. Courtney?
Thanks, Danielle. So the spring weather we were hoping to see is not quite here yet. It is currently 35 degrees with winds a little higher, around 22 miles per hour. If we head over into the hourly forecast, the wind should die down and it should be a fairly clear night with temperatures staying around the lower 30s. Heading into the 7-day forecast, we should see the temperatures warm up into the upper 40s, and we should even see temperatures close to 60 degrees around Thursday and Friday. However, rain is also on its way. Back to you, Danielle.
The thing's not on, though. Bowling Green City Council is deciding whether or not food trucks will be brought to downtown BG. For the past 2 months, City Council has heard from local business owners and citizens about their opinion on the matter. Many citizens want food trucks to be featured downtown, but many downtown business owners said this will take away from their businesses. The issue will continue to be addressed at City Council meetings. All residents and businesses owners are encouraged to attend. Now we go over to Leo Goldman for sports. Leo?
Thanks, Danielle. BGSU women's basketball coaching search came to a close on Wednesday. BGSU Athletic Director Bob Moosberger announced that Robin Freilich would be the new women's basketball head coach. Freilich comes from Ashland University, where she spent the past 3 seasons. Freilich posted a 104-3 win-loss record, won the 2016-17 Division II National Championship, and has a career winning percentage of 97.2%, the best in women's basketball history. Over the weekend, the Falcons welcomed the Eastern Michigan Eagles to Stellar Field. Before the game on Friday, head coach Danny Schmitz was honored with a jersey commemorating his 700th win. The Falcons would look to find a series win in their Easter basket, and reporter Max Marco has more.
BGSU baseball split a 3-game series with Eastern Michigan this past weekend at Stellar Field. An offensive-heavy showdown would start on Friday with a 9-2 Eastern Michigan Eagle win. 4 Eagles would drive in multiple runs, including Colton Schenker, who recorded a solo home run. Saturday was a much different game for the Falcons. Randy Ryder jolts 2 big flies, and Nick Neibauer adds 1 of his own. Together, the pair combined for 5 RBIs en route to a 10-3 win over the Eagles. Sunday was a much closer affair than the former 2 games. John Rensel Jr. started the day for Eastern with a 2 RBI double into left. After the early lead, the Eagles would hold on all game despite the late push from the Falcons. With EMU taking the rubber match 4-3, Bowling Green moves to 8-19 on the year. Their next opponent is Kent State on Tuesday in a non-conference matchup. For BG24 Sports, I'm Max Marco.
Reporter Chase Bachman was able to catch up with Coach Schmitz and get his thoughts after the game.
All right, here with head coach Danny Schmitz. Coach, not the result you wanted. Eagles combined for over 16 runs in the series. What can you say about their offense during this weekend?
Well, they're a very good offensive team. They got some guys that can run up and down the lineup and stuff. They put the ball in play. So give them credit. They were a little bit better than us today. All we needed was to have one more big hit. That's what we needed. We had plenty of opportunities. I can't say Tyler Anderson had his best stuff today, but he battled, got us into the 5th inning. The bullpen came in and did a nice job defensively for the most part. We did a good job, but we had opportunities offensively, and we needed to come up with a big hit, and we just didn't come up with a big hit.
Mm-hmm. So yesterday, obviously that wasn't the case. You guys had a total of 10 runs. You had 3 home runs in total. What can you say about your offense yesterday?
Well, yesterday I thought we were very disciplined. I thought we had quality ABs. We hit the ball to all fields. Today we definitely hit too many fly balls, and we struck out too many times. And you can't do that. And you got to be able to take advantage of opportunities. And again, we had plenty of opportunities to do some damage today, and we just didn't get it done. So we preached the 3 phases. I'd give credit to 2 of the phases today, the pitching and the defense. We did those things well enough to win, but we got to pick it up and score some runs offensively.
So coming up this weekend, you guys take on the Miami Redhawks. What can you look forward to this weekend? What can we expect?
Well, we have a midweek game or non-conference game against Kent State, okay, even though we're in their conference, but we go there Tuesday. So, we need to straighten some things out, start getting some quality at-bats, okay. Obviously, the pitching and defense, keep that going. But we'll worry about Miami when we get to that part. But the next thing is, we got to get ourselves to regroup and get ready for Kent.
Mm-hmm. Coach, we appreciate your time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
The Falcons are back in action on the road this weekend in Oxford versus the Miami Redhawks. Friday's game starts at 5 p.m., Saturday starts at 4, and the conclusion of the series is Sunday at 1. Starters for the Falcons will be Zach Carey on Friday, David Stopp on Saturday, and Tyler Anderson on Sunday. The Falcons will look to pass over the 3 teams tied with them in 4th place. See, it's not just Easter puns. Moving on to softball now, the Falcons played host to the Western Michigan Broncos over the weekend. BG was not able to have a good Friday as they came out on the wrong end of a 1-0 pitcher's duel, but looked to bounce back on Saturday. In another close game, BG was bested by the Broncos 5-3 in 8 innings. The Orange and Brown would try and salvage 1 game out of the 3-game set, but couldn't escape from the tomb and lost 14-1, resulting in a Western Michigan sweep. The Falcons will be back in action this weekend with the Battle of I-75 in Toledo, with a game on Friday at 3, Saturday at 1, and then Sunday at 3 again. The BG women's tennis team took on MACFO's Akron and Buffalo this weekend, looking to win 6 straight matches. Friday against the Zips, BG took the match 6-1, giving BG the most victories in a season since 2012-2013. Sunday would not be as kind to the Falcons as they were defeated 7-0 by the Buffalo Bulls. The Falcons' next match will take place Friday at Toledo in the Battle of I-75, and then a home match versus Eastern Michigan on Sunday. For more on sports, check out the Falcon Sports Report every Monday and Friday. Danielle, back to you.
Thanks, Leo. Coming up this week, join the Japanese Club in the Asian Studies program this Saturday as they celebrate the Japanese Cherry Blossom Festival. The event is 4 to 8 in the Union Ballroom and is open to the public. Yoga as you are on Monday. Take short stress-relieving breaks with the free yoga class in the Epler South Gym. This low-impact class is 12 to 1 and includes gentle stretches, balance, and breathing. BG City Parks is having an informational event on Tuesday, April 10th from 5 to 6 p.m. in Union 308. Learn about ways to volunteer with BG Parks as well as learn about their programs. Also, this weekend is Dance Marathon, and as always, BG24 will be bringing you coverage throughout the weekend. You can stay up to date on social media at BG24TV. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you next week.